Hello, people. I am Jaby Koay, joined by SYNTELL Koay. And we're looking at Tanhaji, the unsung hero. This is Swaraj se Badhkar Kiya. It says trailer's out November 19th, which is in just about a day or two for us. So we'll be sure to check that out. But in the meanwhile, we're watching this one. This is from T-Series. Let's check this out. Here we go. We're going to watch a couple of these.
Swaraj se Badhkar Kiya.
We got no subtitles, by the way. Oh, that was quick. All right, on to the next one. This is the mind versus the might.
एक तरफ मुगलों की आंधी, दूसरी तरफ मुट्ठी भर मराठा.
Oh,
that's not a motion poster. That's just a shot.
Yo, that looked epic though. Oh, that was like on some old Lord of the Rings type.
Yeah, for sure. Rishton ka Farz ya Mitti ka Karz. Again, we don't have subtitles, so I'm not sure what these say.
रिश्तों का फर्ज या मिट्टी का कर्ज.
What was that? What do you think that was?
It's like an exchange, man.
I thought it was like...
It's like a union that's not breaking in the passing of something. It's definitely a bracelet, right? An armband?
I thought initially it was like shackles being moved, but I think you're right. I'm not clear what that is.
All I know is the bond isn't being broken and it's an exchange.
To me, it's like I'm taking your... oh gosh, what does that even mean? It could be either something romantic, because the hands, I can't... They look
that
like,
looks feminine.
Yeah, that looks like female hands, so it could be like a romantic thing.
Yeah.
Like, no,
like a promise of love,
yeah,
and the kind of thing. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I'm thinking.
I can see that.
And so, what is this movie we're looking at? We're looking at an epic action film that's obviously a period piece. That's as much as we can, surmise from that. And there's romance involved.
That's kind of ill, man, because you can break that down like artistically. Go back and look at that picture. Look at the strength in his hand, and look how submissive hers is. And she is receiving that bracelet per se. It's almost like she's. Man, it may not even necessarily be a love thing. It could be just like, let me take this burden off of you kind of thing.
I love that the second one, like the sweeping shot of all the attacking soldiers.
Yeah, even though the castle is on the mountain, like in that shot right there, you can see the castle clear as day. But in that one, there's a lot of uncertainty because it's blended in with all the blacks and the grays, and all you see are the lights on. So it's almost like an impending doom, something larger than yourself.
In the castle shot we're talking about, I think it's the same one on every single one. Yeah, it's the same one. It's showing a bunch of arrows flying in as well, and you see the soldiers rushing it. Can you tell?
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. You got soldiers coming up the side here. This is almost like, what's that scene in the Two
Battle
Towers?
of Helm's Deep.
The Battle of Helm's Deep.
Yeah.
And so that's what this is giving me the feels of. It's just like the most epic possible battle at a castle. Defending the fort. Obviously, we don't have much more information than that, so let me look up the word Tanhaji and see what we find real quick. There's nothing. There's no information on this at all.
He's definitely a warrior.
Yeah.
He's got a flaming sword that his cape is on fire.
Yeah, he's gonna go down in flames if necessary, is what it seems to me. Let me see, IMDb.
Whatever that castle is, it's very important because it's in every poster board. And I think that other shot was him coming out of the castle, so maybe it's all about defending.
It is based on the life of Tanhaji Malusare, a 17th century Maharashtrian Marathi military leader. And it's directed by Amraut, who has also done... I don't know. Wow, he hasn't actually done that much. He's only directed one other thing, and now he's got this huge war film. That is a huge undertaking, dude. The other thing he did looks like a much smaller movie. A biographical historical film based on the life events of legendary freedom leader. Oh, so he's just into this kind of thing. Amraut is into these stories of, like, the leaders. That's cool. Maybe we should check out this trailer.
Lokmanya ek?
Yeah, let's see what that's about, and we'll get an idea as to his style.
Swaraj! हा माझा जन्मसिद्ध हक्क आहे. आणि तो मी मिळवणारच. देशकार्यासाठी झटणारी पुढील पिढी तयार करायची.
पण ते होणार कसं?
आपली स्वतःची शाळा कॉलेज काढून राष्ट्रीय शिक्षण द्यायचं. या जीवन आपुले सार्थक करारे राष्ट्रभक्ती निस्वार्थ करारे एकजुटीने.
Yeah, just the other day we were talking about how important education is.
हा माझा वर्ग आहे. Dogs and British are not allowed.
Whoa!
Wow.
Damn!
He got right to the point.
Well, there's a thing about that I gotta mention later.
1857चं बंड मोडून का पडलं? राणी लक्ष्मीबाई तात्या टोपे यांचं बलिदान वाया का केलं कारण आपण एकत्रपणे लढलोच नाही खूप झाल्या योजना खूप झाले विचार आता एकतर मरा नाहीतर मारा
तुम्ही दोषी आहात हे मान्य करून घ्यावं लागत आहे
कितीही संकट आली आभाळ जरी कोसळलं तरी त्यावर पाय ठेवून उभा राहीन मी
आपल्या कार्याला लोकांच्या पावतीची गरज आहे असं वाटतं तुम्हाला
आगरकर लोकमत ही एक फार मोठी शक्ती आहे
तुम्ही गाभाऱ्यातल्या श्री गणेशाला थेट रस्त्यावर आणून शिक्षा केल्यासारखा उभा केला
दादा नमस्कार मी दामोदर हरी चाफेकर गोंदिया आला रे
कोण कुठला हा इंग्लंड देश आपण सगळे हिंदुस्थानी एकत्र येऊन त्याच्यावर थुंकलो तरी सुद्धा त्याच्यात स्वातंत्र्य मिळाल्याशिवाय आम्ही गप्प बसणार मी या लोकांचा आणि ते माझे
नमस्ते तिलक सर मैं मोहनदास गांधी मुझे लगता है कि अगर हम अहिंसा के मार्ग से स्वराज मांगे तो
गांधी 25 सालों से मैं ब्रिटिशों से लड़ रहा हूँ स्वराज्य के लिए खून बहाना ही होगा नहीं तो मिले हुए स्वराज्य की कोई कीमत नहीं रहेगी
Wow, that was interesting. Huh.
So this guy is like the Bhagat Singh before Bhagat Singh. So you're not familiar with Bhagat Singh. If Gandhi is like Martin Luther King Jr.,
He's like Malcolm X.
Bhagat Singh is Malcolm X.
Okay.
But this dude to me is also like Malcolm X in a way because he's that kind of force to be reckoned with. I mean, Malcolm X didn't like hurt anybody, but like it's still like a force to be reckoned with. He's using whatever means necessary to get rid of the British. And I love that moment where he goes, English and dogs are not allowed, because that used to be a thing that the English did where they said Indians and dogs are not allowed. I'm like, damn, way to stick it to him. Like, that's crazy. And I'm surprised this isn't bigger. Like, this only has 230,000 views. I don't know what
How old is it?
2014. I don't know how the movie fared, but I've never heard of this, and I don't remember getting. I mean, I'm about to say something, and people are gonna get annoyed, but like, I don't remember getting recommended this trailer. As soon as I say that, I know someone's gonna take to the comments and be like, "I've been recommending it."
Take a picture of it.
3 years.
See, right then is what I said.
Yeah, exactly. I just know it. I know someone's probably said it, and I just didn't know. But like that. This is the guy doing the Ajay Devgn film.
Wow.
That, that we were looking at the motion posters for.
Well, he's definitely set the tone of this piece right here.
Yeah. So you get a sense as to how he's going to handle, this war epic. Without having watched the movie, looking at that trailer, I'm like, I get why he would be the guy for the job to do this, to go now to the next level up with this epic scale war film, this period piece.
And let's add to the fact that don't forget that it's also going to be offered in 3D.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting tool to use for something so epic. I don't know anything about this director, but I do know that from a stylized standpoint, do you think that that's more of like a Hollywoodish kind of thing to do?
It is Hollywood, but before I forget, if anyone who is working on Tanhaji is watching this video, I know the people to speak to at Real D 3D, which is like, in my opinion, America's best 3D platform. So if you guys want to get in touch with me, I can connect y'all, and you can have a conversation about like if you want to integrate that for the American release or whatever the case may be. Just want to put that out there. Just email me at jabybusiness@gmail.com. So back to this. To me, it is a Hollywood thing, but I don't mind that. It just depends on how it's executed, because if it's done like poking you in the face, that's not good. That's not for this kind of movie.
Yeah.
But like if it just immerses you in it, and it's almost like a window that you can see into, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm with that. Yeah. I mean, to me, that's a great way to experience this. Peter Jackson did this reimagining of old war footage. I don't know if you saw it. I think it's called The 100
I've heard about it, but I didn't see it. I know what you're talking about.
I didn't see it either, but it was such a neat idea to me because he took old war footage and he added color to it using today's technology, and he added voiceover and sound effects to make it feel like you're looking at actual war footage, like you were there. And I think it was in 3D as well. Like you were there experiencing this war that the Brits fought 100 years ago against the Germans, and so I'm laughing because it's like the British were, imposing their BS on India. So, but anyway, with time things change, and then you got new friends, new enemies. Anyway, so My point being is that it was neat to see that. And to me, having this in 3D, depending on how the production's handled, the thing about it is Ajay Devgn, every time I've seen him, anything I've seen associated with him, except for Bhagat Singh, has been over the top, big over the top. Like when he punches someone, they're bouncing on the floor and stuff like that, much like a Tamil or Telugu action movie, right? I'm wondering about the tone of this movie, if it's going to be more in line with what we just watched a second ago, Lokmanya ek Yugpurush, or if it's going to be more like what I've traditionally associated with Ajay Devgn, which is the over-the-top action.
Okay, so I think you pretty much hit the tone that I was trying to figure out, because for me, anytime I see the word 3D, this way I'm feeling has been changing dramatically based on the quality of 3D. But before, when I saw the word 3D, it's like, oh, here's just another ploy to just get another, couple bucks out of me, and it's gonna just annoy me more and then take value away from the film. But my viewpoints on that have been changing dramatically with some of the pieces that you've been recommending me that uses 3D to aid in storytelling.
Yeah.
But because I'm not 100% familiar with all of the works that he's done, when I saw 3D, my initial thought went back to that, and I'm like, that may be setting a different kind of tone. But if it can be used to aid in the immersion of the storytelling, because it's all about making that emotional connection, if you can use that 3D in that as that tool, then I'm all for that. I was just wondering what that tone was going to be like. Was it going to be over the top, sensationalized killing and action, which could kind of take away from the seriousness of of who the character is,
right?
And if that's your choice, that's your choice. But if there's somebody did something pivotal and monumental, it's okay for me to kind of slow down the sensationalism and then just connect with me here. If you can hit me here, I don't need flash and bang and falling into the screen to do that. I just need a good story and connect it here.
Yeah, I mean, think of it like this. I mean, I know it's not a war film, but like, what if Spike Lee went back and made or shot Malcolm X in 3D? I would watch that.
Why would you need that?
Only because it's a period piece, and it's like, it makes me feel more like I'm there. Because it's like you're adding this kind of color to it, this nuance in the way the DP's doing his thing to make it feel like back then. And how much more can I be part of this if it's other than 3D? Now I'm in that world, and all the things that they're experiencing, I'm experiencing it with them. I'm in that place with them. There's a big chasm between something that's a good idea and it actually happening.
It's trying to make it work.
But I feel like if anyone's gonna do it, India's more likely to do it, because they're experimenting with different things now in interesting ways. So I'm very curious. But anyway, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. This was interesting. This is classic Jaby, because I took these like 12-second clips and we've got a 18-minute video. So, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Check out SYNTELL on social media. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon so you get notified every time we drop another video. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, and interviews. I'm Jaby Koay. This is...
It's your boy, SYNTELL.
Peace out.